What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. All right, well, so we have some kind of interesting news in the sport of boxing, and I want you guys to kind of bear with me as I navigate through this because for me, it just doesn't make sense. So if you will comment, help me understand if you do, and we can just go back and forth. We can kind of, piggyback each other's comments. But WBC president Mauricio Suleiman? Yeah, man. WBC president came out and said that that Dmitry Bivol, undefeated light heavyweight champion, the WBA champion, will not be eligible to compete for the WBC title as the sanctioning body has put, sanctions or blocks pretty much on Russian or Belarusian fighters. Now, that's kind of strange because they did come out and say that all the other sanctioning bodies are in agreement with this. And if they are in agreement with this, how does that work? Because Dmitry Bivol, he is the WBA champion. And if the other three major sanctioning bodies, that being the WBA, IBF, and WBO, are in agreements with that, then what does that mean for the other champion in that division, ARTUR BETERBIEV, who's 19 wins, no losses, no draws, 19 wins by way of knockout? He's Russian, and he holds the other three sanctioning bodies belts. He has the WBO, IBF, and the WBC, also the Ring Magazine title. So are they just going to keep two separate champions and not allow these guys to fight for Undisputed because they don't want to recognize a new champion of Russian descent? Or there's a bigger ploy behind this? That being, if Undisputed super middleweight champion Saul Canelo Alvarez, 58 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, wins this weekend against John Ryder in his first defense of his super middleweight title. Are they doing this to try to force the rematch of Canelo versus Dmitry Bivol? Possible. I've heard it said that is a reason why they are doing this. Because Canelo, he has come out and said that that's a fight that he wants. He feels like he let himself down and he can be victorious against Dmitry Bivol. I don't believe he can. The old saying goes, styles make fights, and Dmitry Bivol, he just has a style that is all wrong for Canelo Alvarez. Now, we do know that ARTUR BETERBIEV, he has a mandatory that he has to take care of in Callum Smith. I believe he'll get a stoppage in that fight, and then he would have satisfied all his mandatories. And that leaves him with no mandatory. So why not push for the undisputed fight? I believe personally, just as it's being said, that they're trying to push that so that Canelo can get that rematch. I don't believe he'll be victorious in that rematch anyway. I just believe, like I said, Dmitry Bivol, he has a skill set that is all wrong for Canelo, just like I said a minute ago. I don't understand why they're sanctioning these fighters, putting these things on these fighters. These fighters are fighting by way of other places, Russian descent, but you're fighting by way of this country, like Canada, or you're fighting by way of like Los Angeles or something. It was said that Dmitry Bivol, he didn't even get paid the money that he earned after the fight against Canelo because of, you know, the Russian sanctions and all of the sanctions on Russians and all of that. If you don't know yet, if you've been living under a rock, the reason all these sanctions and everything had players and other sports and all that have been banned from competing is because of the ongoing events between Russia and Ukraine. You know, I won't get into that. I just, you know, it's Russia invasion, all of that. I'm going to leave it right there. That's what's going on. So me personally, if the competitors are not living there and they're fighting by way of somewhere else, they have citizenship somewhere else, let them compete. Let those fighters compete. Let those athletes compete. That's just my opinion. You know, I don't want to get into the political side of it, but that's just my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what y'all think about, should Dmitry Bivol be allowed or eligible to fight for the other belts in that division? Same with ARTUR BETERBIEV. Should he be allowed or eligible, or any other Russian fighter be allowed or eligible to fight for any belt in any division? I don't know. I believe so, especially if they're living by way of somewhere else. But that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram at All Sports Media TV. Follow me on my other Instagram at KJ the Great 09. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.